Hey guys, thanks for coming back for another week. Last week's video was the selection show, so if you haven't already checked that out, this week's video is round 1 of the tournament, so we hope you enjoy. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel and hit that like button. So without further ado, let's get to the tournament. Enjoy. Welcome to the 2020 Halloween Candy Tournament, and here comes our panel.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I've been training for this my whole life. Nobody better lay a finger on my butterfinger.
I vote for Butterfinger. I vote for Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
I vote for Reese's Peanut Butter Cup.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. So, the M&ms were kind of big and they were so good. They were kind of like a real one. I vote for peanut M&ms. For both of them, they were pretty good. I vote for peanut M&ms.
I will not eat an almond joy ever because it's disgusting. And it has coconut, and coconut makes me sick. I will forego any item that has coconut or mint and chocolate together in this competition. Automatic pass, peanut M&M.
Peanut M&ms!
Ooh, is it Baby Ruth?
It's Baby Ruth. This is a good
They're
matchup.
both, yeah, this is gonna be a tough one.
They both taste like chocolate and I love chocolate. So the Baby Ruth was good. It's because it's not like that. It's not that crunchy. It's not that crunchy. I vote for Baby Ruth. So they both taste like chocolate, which I love chocolate, so it's gonna be a hard choice. So I vote for Snickers.
Traditionally, you would think that the Snickers would be, you know, top choice, but when I pick a Snickers, it has to be out of the freezer. Today's Snickers was not from the freezer, so when I put it head to head against the Baby Ruth, I actually enjoy the Baby Ruth more when it is room temperature. So I'm gonna give this vote to the Baby Ruth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's what I'm talking about.
So it's hard because they're both not that good. I'm voting for Take 5. Payday, I didn't really like, so I vote for Take 5.
So Payday with chocolate is just a wannabe Baby Ruth, but Baby Ruth was already a Baby Ruth, so I don't need a repeat chocolate bar. Take 5 is the best of every single candy bar that is out there. That was no contest. It was definitely Take 5.
Take 5! Raisinets. So, the Skittles is really good. I did like the other one. I vote for Skittles. I vote for Skittles.
The Raisinette was crap. It was so bad.
Aw.
I mean, like raisins in general are like not a food that I would like go out and buy. Ugh. It's the worst. Yeah, that's not even a matchup. Boot out the Raisinets. It's all about the Skittles.
Skittles! So the Myconite was really good because like it had a taste like of almost like juice that's red, and the part of the Twizzler, it was like not that good because like it tasted like so bad. So I vote for Myconite.
But the Myconite was amazing. I vote for Myconite.
So while I do love me some Twizzlers alone on a regular day without a bunch of other candies, perfect. Twizzlers against a Myconite after I just had a load of peanut chocolate candy. The Myconites were more refreshing and a nice blast of fruity flavor that I needed at the moment. So I go with the Myconite.
Myconite!
Somebody's gonna be pulling out a tooth.
Oh, the nerds, they were like so bad. They were like crunchy, and I'm not eating another one. So I vote for dots.
I vote for Nerds.
It's a pretty weak matchup between the two. Nerds and dots are never going to be candy that I'm going to just automatically pick out and say, I want that candy. I really can't believe we wasted money on those. And if I go to the movies and I have a choice between Nerds and dots, I probably won't pick either and I'll probably end up going for like the Bunch of Crunch instead, but you know, whatevs. But if I have to pick between the two of them, I'm gonna go with the dots.
Dots!
Oh, here comes Starburst. This is difficult.
I vote for Starburst.
So, both of them were pretty good, just the Airhead, when I ate it, it was sour, so I vote for Starburst.
Compared to the last round of candies, this was a delightful refresher. Both had great flavor, nice and fruity, very light tasting, but this one comes down to the texture. The consistency and the texture of a Starburst is nice and chewy and soft and sweet, where the Airhead had a little bit of a crumbly consistency near the end. And to be honest with you, Airheads are kind of subpar compared to the Laffy Taffy, which is the more preferable taffy in this section, although we don't have that in the matchups, but it's okay. So I'm gonna go with the Starburst.
Starburst! I'm going for Tootsie Roll.
Both of them were actually good. Okay, so I vote for candy corn.
Okay, there are two types of people in this world. People who love candy corn and everybody else in the world. Candy corn is the worst. There's no comparison.
Yeah.
Tootsie Roll, when I took a bite of it, it reminded me of having a Tootsie Pop. So it's much better when it's surrounded by a candy coating lollipop. I'm gonna go with the Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll! Was good, but it was so sour. But the Three Musketeers, I know I ate it before, so I ate it, I ate the whole thing. So, and when I ate it, there's chocolate all over my teeth. So I vote for Sour Patch Kids.
I was kind of interested in where he was going. I mean, you led me down a path and then made a sharp turn.
I voted for Sour Patch Kids.
I like Three Musketeers. I like Sour Patch Kids. It's an odd combination to go against each other, but I prefer fruit candy over chocolate candy. So it made this decision a little bit easier. Sour Patch Kids.
Sour Patch Kids! The milk dud, it was so chewy, and the Milky Way, it was so good. It was easy to eat, so I vote for Milky Way.
So both of them were pretty good, and it's hard to choose because they're both chocolate. The Milk Dud was very chewy, but the Milky Way was pretty decent. So I'll vote for the Milky Way.
So I'm the opposite. Again, the Milky Ways, they're good, but they're better in the freezer. So I'm about consistency and texture. So I actually have always loved Milk Duds. And when I have my choice, I usually go for a Milk Dud over a Milky Way. Unless it's out of the freezer, then it's Milky Way all the way. But for today's vote, it's Milk Dud.
Milky Way! Swedish fish.
Oh, I'm ready.
I am voting for Cowtails.
I vote for Swedish fish.
So Cowtails, I like. They have them at work sometimes. When there's no other candy, I'll take a Cowtail when I want a piece of candy if there's no other candy. But if I have to pick between the two, again, I'm gonna go for the fruity candy with the Swedish fish.
Yeah.
Swedish fish! So the Heath bar, it's so crunchy, and I didn't really like it. I vote for M&Ms.
Just like Nicholas, the Heath bar wasn't really good, so I vote for M&M.
M&M is such a classic candy. You really can't beat it. The Heath bar always gets stuck in my teeth, so I'm gonna go with the M&Ms.
M&Ms! What is this?
Twix.
Mini Twix. Mini Twix. Oh, so good. It was so easy to eat. It's so good. I vote for Mini Twix.
So when I tasted the crunch, it had crispy rice in it, which I'm not a fan of, but the Twix was pretty good. So I'm gonna pick the Twix.
So I like both of them, and each on their own, I really like. You know, I see a Nestle's Crunch bar, I'm like, yeah. I see a Twix bar, I'm like, yeah. If they're both there at the same time, I'm like, oh, what do I pick? Now that I just have them side by side, definitely the Twix bar. There's just something about the cookie and the caramel and the chocolate all together that just screams perfection. And you know, the Nestle's Crunch bar is just not all the way there. So, Twix.
Twix!
I never understood the name Mounds.
Yum. Good. So, the Kit Kat is so good. Kit Kat is so good. It's like 3 times better. It's so better than Mounds. So I vote for Kit Kat.
Mounds cannot beat Kit Kat. Mounds, coconut, I don't like coconut, so I'm gonna go with Kit Kat.
I won't even touch Mounds. It's Kit Kat all the way.
Kit Kat!
Ooh.
I feel I want another one. So the Hershey Kiss is almost same as the Junior Mint. So the Junior Mint is not really good. So I am voting for Hershey Kiss.
I go with Hershey Kiss.
If you know me, you know my opinions on mint and chocolate together. And I find it to be incredibly disgusting. So I won't even try it. There's something about a Hershey Kiss though that is just perfect chocolate in its purest form. When you want chocolate, not all of that like hoopla that's involved with a big candy bar, just the plain chocolate Hershey Kiss is just as close to perfection as you can get. So, Hershey Kiss.
Hershey Kiss! That's it for round 1.
I can't eat anymore. I can't eat anymore. I can't eat any more candy.